Alright, so last night my family and I heard a very loud electrical noise, sound like a transformer blowing up. We couldn't figure out where the sound was coming from. And then this morning we noticed we had almost no hot water. So I went and checked my garage, and my breaker had been flipped for my water heater. So I knew there was something going on. So first thing I did is take off the top cover after making sure that the breaker was indeed not running any electricity to the water heater. Didn't see anything there. And then I took off the one down here, and you may be able to see it's a little bit charred, and there's a little bit of water through here. And when I took off the panel, that's what I found. And it still stinks pretty bad from where it basically tried to catch on fire. So my assumption is that the element is arced out. Hopefully the water came after that situation and it's not what caused the element to arc out. But what we're going to do is try to fix the problem. First things first, make sure that the electricity is not running to your electric water heater. As you can see, mine is indeed shut off. Then you want to shut off the water supply to the water heater, so that way there's no fresh water going in. So you're going to turn it to the right as tight as it'll go. Now, almost forgot, before you actually take the element out, make sure that it's properly fully drained by lifting on this, so that way it's got a way for air to get into the system so that all the water can drain out, or you're going to have a big mess. And then you're going to drain the water that's currently in the water heater out. Luckily mine goes already into a drain, and I've already taken care of that part. So the next thing I want to do is disconnect the electrical wires. Alright, now that we've got the wires off and out of the way, we're going to put our element socket onto the element itself. And we're going to put a screwdriver through this hole, and we're going to attempt to take it out. Alright, now that we've got that rope loose, we can go ahead and remove it the rest of the way by hand. Let's go ahead and put a little light on there. Alright. And looks to me, there we go. There's the problem. It ended up touching and rotting away. Looks like a combination of the two. Looks like it busted open and rotted away. Started to build up calcium deposits in there. It swelled up because of that, and then when they touched is when it arced out. And it tore it up pretty good right there, and I believe that's why the water was leaking out. So now we're going to clean that up and replace it with another element. Alright, well, upon further review, we're going to refer back to my video from a couple years ago, and you can find that on my channel. We are going to have to clean this out because the sediment is all the way up to the level of the element. So that's just going to cause huge problems if we don't get that cleaned out. At this point, a lot of people will just replace their water heater. This one's actually about 4 years old or so. And I recommend that people with hard water clean them out about every 6 months or so. I have to admit, I skipped one of my 6 months. I'm about a year from my last cleaning, and as you can see, it's filled up all the way from here to here with sediment. So we're going to clean that out, and then we're going to replace that element. Once again, you can refer to my other video to see exactly what to do here. Alright, we got that all cleaned out. Now we're going to put in a new heating element. This one's slightly different and it doubles itself up. I'm also going to go ahead and get done with this. And I'm going to go ahead and replace that top one as well, just because I know it's pretty nasty as well. So, we're going to just do everything we just did in the reverse order. We're going to put in the element. We're going to hook up the electric. We're going to close off everything once I replace both of them. We're going to start letting water back into the system. We're also going to keep this open to let the air that's currently in the tank push its way out the pipe, where it will go down towards the drain itself. And once it gets close to being full, we will go ahead and close that, and then we will turn on the hot water in the sink in my house, and that way the rest of the air can get pushed through the pipe. And once we're done with that, we will turn on the hot water in the rest of the faucets to get the rest of the air out. We will make sure we don't have any leaks here and here. And then we will turn on the electric and see what happens. Okay, we've got this one put back together. Got it inserted. We've got both the wires screwed in tight. Time to take this one apart. Alright, just got that one unscrewed. And it's not nearly as bad a condition as the other one, but we're going to go ahead and toss it because we got another brand new one. Alright, top one's finished. Alright, we're going to go ahead and tighten this drain back up. Alright, now we're going to leave this open, and we're going to go ahead and turn back on the water supply. Now while we wait for this to fill up, it's very important you remember, do not flip the electric until A, you make sure that everything's put back together right, and B, you can't ever turn electric on with no water because they'll burn those elements up in no time. So make sure there's always a full tank of water when there's electric running to your elements. Alright, water's turned on and filled up. There's no leakage here. There's no leakage there. So, at this point, we should be safe to go ahead and turn on the electric and start heating the water. Alright, here we go. And as you can see, it stayed over there. That's a good sign. Alright, I know this is a long one, but we got it all done. Water heater is turned on, it's working, and we will be able to take a shower in about 30 minutes, I bet. Now, for a little bonus, let me show you something. This is what we sucked out of there. Alright, now we're pouring out the excess water here that came out with it. You can see it's really milky. And that is what was gunking it up. It's a little difficult to get a good depth to see, but that's probably good. About 6 inches thick right there. So anyway, good luck with your project. I hope you learned something. I post videos like this fairly often, so if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. And feel free to share this video anywhere you'd like, with anyone you'd like. Have a great day.